So in Google search, I'm going to just search for Azure portal, and you should see a link to Microsoft Azure portal page. Just click on that. Now on this page you will see So on this page you will see two options to create a new Azure account or sign in with your existing account. So if you don't have an account, you can always create a new Azure account. It will simply ask for your credit card details and your email ID, and you can always start with a free account. Now what's a free account? So if you click on free account link, so here you will see two options. Either you can start free, or you can create a pay-as-you-go subscription. Now when you are new to Azure and in learning phase, you can always start with a free account, which means that you will get many of the popular services free for 12 months and about 40 plus services which will always be free for you. And also Azure will provide about $200 of free credit. So if you go past your limits for these free services or using one of the non-free services, you can utilize $200 of free credits that Azure provides you for up to 30 days. So if you don't use these $200 within 30 days, these will be expired. Now, what are these free services? So if you scroll down, let's click on the link. So here's a whole table of what all services are free and for what time duration. So some of these are free for 12 months, others are free for forever, but there's always a free monthly limit to these services. Let's see some of the popular services. So for example, if you are going to store your user data or create an Active Directory in cloud, you can store up to 50,000 stored objects for your single sign-on SSO for all the cloud apps, and this will always be free, so you will never be charged. Same for Azure Cosmos DB, which is a NoSQL database available in Azure. So you can have 1000 requests unit per second as provision throughput and 25 GB storage limit, and this will always be free. Similarly for MySQL, if you scroll down, you will see you can have blob storage available for 12 months for free till you use it under this limit of 5 GB storage, and 20,000 read and 10,000 write operations. Same for bot services, cognitive search, which is so cognitive search is the kind of search engine that you can use to expose your data as an index. Again, there is a limit to this, but it is always free. So these limits are good enough for your learning purposes to understand how the services work, and just to get a feel of different services and build your project based on that. So you can see you have Louise, some of the IoT services, and most importantly the functions, Azure serverless functions, which gives you about 1 million requests free per month, and this is always free. Now this is a very good amount to even run small scale applications without any cost or very minimal cost. So you can always refer to this table to see if the service you want to learn is under free tier or not. So I already have an account created, so I'm going to just sign in and log in into my account. If you do not have an account, you can always create a new one. It will simply ask for a new email ID, your credit card details, and then you will have an account. Now don't worry about the credit card details, because you will not be charged until unless you opt for pay as you go model or subscription, or you go above the limits that you have for different services. So logging in is very easy. I already have an account. That's it. And I'm inside my Azure portal. Right. That's it. So here you can see different services, you can see your subscription details. So I have opted for pay-as-you-go model, so I can play around with different services, and I will only be charged if I go beyond the service level limits. So that was a little overview about free account in Azure. Thank you.